Hello. Hi. How's it going? I haven't checked IRL bubbles yet. Okay, IRL bubbles. Check them. Bubbles. Hello. Okay, enjoy your alert. X metrics. Oh, they're off. They are plugged in. No, they were on. And they are plugged in. Uh-oh. IRL bubbles. Time? What? I just started. Hey. What's the raid message? What's the raid message? Nice. Welcome on in, time enjoyed peeps. I gotta dance. This is such a good, I don't know about the rest of like Twitch, but I know it has been a little while. So I don't know what's going on, but for some reason my headphones are not working as they usually do. I don't know what's going on. It sounds like it's quieter than normal. And I don't feel like I'm talking in my mic. Like everything's a little bit off or quiet or something. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it has been a while. I've been off for a couple of weeks. I was sick. Actually, I streamed when I was sick because that's very much like me. But then I went traveling. Oh, thanks, Lappy. 22 months. My bubbles are not working. So I'm trying to get my bubbles to work right now. But I know I did some traveling to visit my best friend. And that was really great. And I think was trying not to burn out on streaming. Like I've been more proactive about that, you know? And so where did I go? Am I still here? Yeah, I don't know what's happening with IRA bubbles. It's not working. Burnout is easy, and I've just been more proactive about it. I'm like, oh, hey, like I realize that there we go. It wasn't plugged in all the way. I realized that like I've got a lot going on this week. So what are the things that I need to drop? And sometimes it's streaming and sometimes it isn't. And I think just for the last couple of weeks, it's been like a priority to drop streaming, you know? So that's good. Being able to do that. But I have to figure out why Bubbles isn't working. Hey, Nikhil. Is it Nikhil? Nikhil? Thanks for the request. That's awesome. So yeah, and thank you for the follow. Hell yeah, welcome on in. Crispy Nugget, heyo, how you doing? So I am gonna do like coding and stuff. So I know you're coming in the top of my stream when I like talk and hang out. And that's okay. Multitasking is welcome here. There's a lot of like, what's it called? Co-working and hanging out. So we're going to have fun today, maybe. But I'm trying to fix Bubbles. So I got to figure out what's going on with Bubbles. So Git, let's look at my Git bash. I didn't start it. That's what happened. I didn't start it. I'm going to just do it quick. It's Alan. Hello, everybody. Why did I say hello, everybody again? I don't know. But I wanted to say hello to Alan. Hello, Alan. How are you, friend? So I realized that I didn't activate my, so I didn't do source. This is what I missed. I didn't do source bin/activate because I'm being silly. So my environment isn't even activated. So I just started, so Bubbles, and I got a CD up, and then I do, what is it? Hold on, now I need to do CD Bubbles. And I do Python main.py. There we go. And now IRA Bubbles should work. So I'm going to check them out. Let's see. Bubbles. Home tonight. Oh. It was good. Bubbles! They're here, everybody! IRL Bubbles. Sorry, I'm wearing my coating hoodie because it's like chilly, but I also don't want it on me. I had a hard time dressing before stream because I was like already pretty cozy, but I was wearing yoga clothes that needed to be changed. And so I like couldn't find something that felt good. So I just like went white t-shirt and sweater. I was like, how can I be the coziest ever? And I was like, well, I can't be not dressed. I need to be dressed. Don't you guys sometimes like, don't you feel like you should just be able to just be? And I know that what we're talking about is like taboo. Old Sloppy is I did stand-up comedy for the first time yesterday. So and then one of the people there apparently like, no, you're not the worst. One of the people there was like, hey, I produce like a nude comedy show. And I'm like, that sounds awesome, but also terrifying. And I have no idea if I would ever do it or whatever, but I think it'd be really like a fun adventure. And I just wish you could just like wear and be what you wanted without people judging you. So I kind of like dig it. Started on a capstone project, a car mechanic Python app. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. Shanty 01, that's awesome. January to May, that's brilliant. Great job. I wish I could get things done that fast. I am working on it. That's like one of my goals is just to be a faster engineer, you know, better at that stuff. So, but congratulations, Bubbles in the chat for you, friend. So Time enjoyed chat. How did Time do in meeting her coding goals today? What were you doing, Time? I know it's taken a long time, but I had to fix some things. So, oh my God, hi. Oh my God, hi. Did I not answer you? I know my face. Yeah, I know. That's awesome, Shanty. I miss school so much. People are like, you're crazy. And I'm like, no, I love school. I love school so much. I would go back in a heartbeat. Hold on, I'm gonna do a quick. Okay, so what do I want to look for here? So first, I want to show you guys. Okay, so I know I showed everybody on my Discord. But a couple of weeks ago, one of the people that I met on a plane who became a chatter or whatever, like asked me to do a voice acting for this game. And I was thinking of playing it on stream. I've like played it. You loved college, but you don't think you're up for another 7 years. I would just have college. Like I would have a class that I was doing at all times if I could. I don't, this music is very loud. Is anybody else as distracted by this as I am? I'm just going to turn it down for me. I must have been the popular girl. What do you mean? No way. I was not the popular girl. Not in high school. Not till like junior and senior year when everyone was like, do you know what I was? I was like the I don't give a F what you think of me girl. I know I didn't really dress like, you know, I wasn't like as emo as that sounds, but I really didn't care. I mean, there was another person in my school who was better at that than me. But and like I really respected her. But I was very much like, you know, take me as I am kind of person. And no, I was not the popular girl. The popular girl was the pastor's daughter. Very popular. But I don't know. I think there was a certain point around like 10th grade when uh that idea just sort of diverged, and it was no longer like one popular person. It was sort of like all of us doing our own thing. I graduated in a class of 6 people. Too shy. You weren't popular, but you weren't unpopular. That's a really good sitch. I feel like not being unpopular or popular is good. Yes, 6. I graduated in a class of 6 people. And I was only salutatorian because of my in-school suspension. I had 12 weeks of in-school suspension. It's a really fun story. We'll talk about it sometime. Um but no, that's not true. So the reason I was I mean, I have like a whole bunch of like ideas about why I was salutatorian instead of valedictorian, but I know I was a big rebel. That's right. That's right. I wore like skirts with 2 high slits. I always like after I turned 16, I always had my this cartilage piercing. I was like, you can't take that away don't take it away from me. I just hid it, you know. And it's been there since I was 16. Or we weren't allowed to have 2. I think max was 2 earrings. So I couldn't wear like my 2 ear holes, and then it was a private school. It was a private Christian school. Um the pastor's daughter was the valedictorian, and her our PE teacher was her brother-in-law. Our economics teacher and our government teacher was her sister. Um, our Bible teacher, of course, was her father. Uh, but she worked really hard, actually. So I respect her a lot. I love her. So, anyway, it was a good time. We have a lot of fun stories. It's fun to like think back on that crazy time. Anyway, so I have a question. So Alex Rose developed this game on stream. Today is the last day of Ludum Dare. Ludum Dare. It's Latin, I think. The origin is Latin. Do you want to see the game I was in, and we can kind of play together? Because I know how to get through everything. So we probably won't get stuck. But if you all like want to play with me and have it be interactive, that could be really fun. And I was also thinking of like having the creator of the game come in and like if he wanted to like come in and chat about it, like to do a commentary. But if we're not interested, does it sound fun really? I mean, I'm down, and then I'm going to do some coding. So like, I mean, I can even like I can stop the stream and start again if y'all are like, we don't want to watch a game. We would like to watch you do some coding. With or without the Valley girl accent, you can claim that. What I was thinking of doing is either for programming wise is either working on my website, which, or like going back to Task Manager, I was thinking of calling it Task Mistress, but I feel like that'll get a lot of bad press. Like my Task Mistress is like this timer. That's not very nice. Maybe it should be like Task Sub. I don't know. Task Dominatrix. Oh, that would be hot. Right? Because like it's making me do the things. It is the last day. I know. Do you love my Valley Girl accent, Benson? Like, oh my gosh, I just cannot believe that I don't talk like this all the time. It drives people crazy, so I'm not going to do that. Thanks. I think people hate it. Game, you can code any other day. Okay, babe. All right. That's what we're going to do, me Omniplex. All right. Do you or do you not want the game developer in chat? Because I bet I could he's like sitting bored, waiting for people to play this game. He's like, so like, it's very, very close to the end of Ludum Dare. So I'm not even logged in. Let's see if I even can. I don't even think I know my password to log in here. Let's see. Nope, unauthorized. I don't even know my password, so I can't log in. That's funny. But I can download it and I can, which is fine because I shouldn't be like touching anyway. So bring him in also. Okay. All right. Hey, Alex, you wanna come hang in my stream and commentate with me while I run through the game? Let's see what he says. I gotta at him because he's probably like doing something else. And then the other person who worked on the game, there are two people. There's the artist, Lowry, who did just this incredible work in 72 hours. I mean, like, this is incredible. And then there's Alex, who did the actual coding behind the game. And he actually gave me the zip for it so that I could practice and kind of learn on my own, which is really cool. Because I think game dev is really interesting and I think it'd be really fun. You make games for a living, Whittington? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Then hang out. So do I already have this downloaded? I think I already have this downloaded. Seance. This folder is empty. Old Sloppy always deletes my downloads. It's not fair. So I think I have to re-download this and unzip it. So I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to give Alex any donation. All right, I'll read this part. A murder case has gone cold and the NRPD has asked you to help them solve it. On account of your abilities as a psychic medium, channel the dead, confront them with the truth, help them unlock their memories, and solve the murder. It is Unity. It is Unity, yep. Old Sloppy, you haven't even played this yet. Click the Ouija board to start a seance. I know all the rules. Okay, let's see what he says. I'm actually home now. Oh, cool. No. Come on in. So the other person who helped with the game is Atmospherium, who did the music. Let me set up a chat room for Discord. Okay. So I'm going to set up a chat room and Atmospherium, who did the music, can come in. Let's see. Live gaming, settings, permissions, add. All right. Okay, so I added Atmospherium, so Atmospherium can pop on. And you guys can tell me if you can hear him. Do they allow AI tools in this game jam? I don't think they want to. Yes, I do want to kill my music. I will probably kill my music because the music is pretty badass. Sorry, Alex, I'm not going to give you money. I apologize. Maybe someday. Someday. So I'm going to download. So Alex did like Rude Bear. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Rude Bear, but he's like considers himself the Rude Bear guy. I think he's pretty damn smart. He's been doing game dev since he was 3, apparently. So no, I think they prefer you to not use AI tools in Game Jam, but in terms of, let's clear this. No, you didn't protect my PC. Okay, so this is how it starts. Where is you? No scanning. I don't even know what I look like right now. Yes. Hey, Atmos, are you in here? Atmos, are you in here? So Atmos is in my live gaming chat room. And Alex isn't here. Come on, Alex. Ooh, how, like, if you don't really have an in, then, you know, makes me look so. Hi, Isaac. How you doing? Enjoy your lurk. Not sure if my audio is set up or not. Crap, you're right. Old Sloppy, can you help me with it? I'm going to do it in windowed mode. So play. Oh, no. I also can't. Oh, I shouldn't have done it in windowed mode. Okay, hold on. We got to stop this. I got to kill it. Seance. Is it not windowed mode? For some reason, it did the whole screen. And I thought if you put it in windowed, it would do only part of the screen. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe my brain is backwards on that one. Or did I just not click it? Let me just do smaller res or something. Graphics quality, display right, windowed. Atmos, you here? Not really. Is your chat not working? Can you hear me? All right, chat's not working, but I'm still trying to figure out how to make this. I thought windowed mode allows it to like, yes, okay. I must have just not clicked it. Okay, can you guys hear the audio? It's not in Steam. Damn. All right, walk me through this, Old Sloppy. We can do this. We can do this. I'm excited. There is audio, indeed. There is audio. Oh, it doesn't seem like it's coming through. Okay, so Atmos, let's see. Doing a lot of things at once. It might just be because.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear Atmos now? Okay, you can hear it. They can hear you, which is awesome. Okay, the next thing I need to do,
Cool.
sort of. Okay, I can bounce up the sound too. I think I might be able to bounce up his sound, which is fine. That's easy. I just have to bump Chrome sound. And
I can
then
also boost my own.
You can boost your own. All right, cool. All right. You can leave it, I think. Old Sloppy says you sound good. So then how do we get sound through? So we have so many different audio channels, Atmos. So we have to get the sound from the game.
There should be a Unity channel.
A Unity channel? What does that mean? But I mean, we have completely separate.
Either Windows sound settings or OBS.
Old Sloppy wants me to show.
And I think if you can unmute your Discord, I'm on the delay from watching your stream.
Okay.
And so it might be easier for us to diagnose.
Sure. So Old Sloppy says that I need to add an audio source for the game unless it's in Steam. And I need to add an audio source in OBS. This is fun. I love right click on your current scene and add audio source. Okay. Right click on my current scene in sources and add audio source. Add. It says add scene. I added a scene. Hold on, I'm going to do this the fun way. Is there anything private here? I'm going to say no. All right. Whoa. Hello, everybody.
Whoa.
It's hard. It's hard.
So is my voice equal now?
It's clipping a little, but just for me, so it might not be bad for everybody else. So give me a second. See, I have Chrome right here, so I can always boost you up. So don't worry about.
Okay.
I can control it on my end. So okay. So then hit the plus under scene. This is sources. This is scene. Plus under scene. Okay. Please enter the name of the scene. I'm going to say Unity or Seance or something. Oh, under sources. Okay. little bit of God, this makes me dizzy. It does, doesn't it? Like a little bit. Good evening, H. Mendoza. How you been?
Yeah, I tried streaming once and gave up on all of this nonsense.
Oh, it's fun though. Once you if you hyper focus into it, it's fine. So audio output, audio input capture. Is it this one? Or
It'd be
application? Audio output.
Maybe application audio.
Old Sloppy knows, he sets all this stuff up, so he's
Gotcha.
It's one of these: the application audio output, application audio. Brilliant. I'm doing application audio output capture. Create new. So this is just for Seance, because this is just it's its own application. Oh my God, Mark's a miss. Hey yo, how you doing? All right, now I have to do this. This is very exciting. Correct. All right, so now it says capture audio sessions from a selection of executables. Or capture foreground window with a hotkey. I think I'm going to do this. And then I add the executable. Click drop down. I did that, but there are only two things. Doing the worky thing before the other thing. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing really well, Marximus. I am doing really, really well. Isn't that insane? Under session. Seance. Dude,
Magic.
This stuff is brilliant. Who is this OBS person and how do I worship them? They just think of everything. Click add. Look at that. That's so easy. Okay. I'm not downplaying what you do, Old Sloppy. You do great things for stream, but that was fucking awesome. Now I add it to the scene. Now I add it to the source. Okay, so hold on, I gotta find it. Is it just gonna sit on the bottom or on the top? Or in alphabetical order? Hold on, I'm gonna do a little bit more of this before I'm done. Woo, hello, hello. Blech. Sorry, I cannot do that.
Infinite Chrissies.
I know. It's great. There's I could just do that all day and that would be my stream. It's just mirror, desktop audio. I think I just called it Seance, but now right click. I might need Techie Girl. Yo, Techie Girl is in the house, y'all. Techie's here. You're just gonna come down.
I think it's part of the sources.
The sources. Okay. I added it to, it's right here. It's right here. It's already here. Celebrate! Can we just test it? Because it's here. Bubble, bubble, bop, bubble, bop, bubble, bubble, bop,
if you click past the title screen, I don't think the audio starts until after.
All right. Well, it does actually. If I restart it, we'll be able to hear it with Alex's intro, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. Okay, we're going to try this. See if it works. That was I can hear my echo through. Yeah, it's right there. But we don't know if it's going, so. Mm-hmm. That's Stream Elements.
I know, but once if you have to.
Monitor only mute output. All right. Well, thanks for closing it. All right, sweet. So let me just press play.
Hi.
Can you hear this?
Nice to meet you. I'm Detective Tether from the NRPD.
Well, I can't.
Hold on. Can you hear it? Old Sloppy? Okay, he says it's possible. All right. Cool, so you can't hear it because you're not watching stream, so it might be a little bit delayed for you. I can't like share my audio through, I guess I could. I can't share both, right? That would be a lot.
Yeah, as long as stream's good, I've heard all of this plenty of times.
Yeah, right? Okay, let's put it in the right spot. I feel like every time this is played, I can't make it bigger though. I should have chosen a different resolution. Is that good, everybody? All right, good. Okay. Now I'm gonna quick bug Alex, see if he like.
I mean, he is in Britain time, so he's.
Oh, right, he's sleeping. Yeah, but I thought he would be like so anxious about getting results. All right, sleep on. The creator is asleep, y'all. He's on Britain time.
We wouldn't normally ask psychics like yourself for help, but unfortunately, all of our leads on this case have dried up.
I'm going to look for all of the things that I missed at Atmos. So Atmos did the voice, clipped all the voice acting for this, and heard our voices like 1 billion times. Feel free to comment at any point.
The name of the victim is
all the
Tamsin.
voices are awful. No.
Maybe you can summon her with that table over there.
I know, it's very good, H. Mendoza.
Tap her name into that board of yours and light the candles. At least I think that's how it works.
I love
You're
that.
the expert, not me.
I am the expert. For what it's worth, his voice over is a bit louder than you, but so long as not talking over him, no big deal. So, hold on, I can just, all right, that's fine. I mean, whatever. I'll turn it down a little bit.
How's that?
Is that better, Mark?
Is it? I don't feel like you need to, but if you're able to share a game audio in Discord, just so I know when I'm not overlapping
Oh,
people.
all right, let's see.
But if it's a big deal, I
Whatever.
guess.
It's fun. It's fun. The game a bit louder than Chrissy, but not Atmos, who joined us. He's very low. Very low.
There's
It's
debate over how loud I am.
true dat. All right, I'm gonna try to share the. I can do this. Like. Hey. Share audio, share a tab or screen. I don't. All right, there we go.
Yeah, if it's a hassle, don't worry about it.
No, you got it. You should be able to hear it. Can you hear it?
No.
Because it's not playing.
Yes, Tamsin's the victim of our unsolved case. Go and tap her name into your board and then light your candles.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Nice.
If you make a mistake, you can erase it. Don't worry.
I'm ready.
We don't even know where her body is, so make sure you ask her to elaborate. And if she's confused, try using that board of yours to give her some answers.
Okay, you bet.
See you later.
Okay. So we got to do. Oh, you've played this, Mark Smith? Did you see it in my? And you just saw neon green? Oh, I missed it. Did you see neon green? I didn't realize the detective had colored. I probably do. It's just so rote.
Who's there?
I hate that I can't answer this question.
What am I doing here?
I summoned you. I summon you.
Everything feels wrong.
I'm so sorry, Tamsin.
Who am I?
Who are you? Okay, so we just answer. All right, the rest of this, I want your help, chat. You have to help me run through it because I know how. So I need you to
Tamsin.
suggest.
That's right.
Twitch plays Seance.
Hmm?
Twitch plays Seance.
Twitch plays Seance. Yeah, hell yeah. Tamsin is your name. Tamsin.
Tamsin is my name. I remember now.
It's very spooky. The Ludum Dare Ludum Dare, what's it called? No non-backseating. Yeah, well, the theme was summoning, right? Theme.
Yeah.
It's slowly coming back to me. I was jogging. I used to jog often. Before.
Before what?
And suddenly, everything got cold.
I get cold when I jog too sometimes.
Somebody killed me. I don't remember where I was.
Uh-oh, where was she? Yeah, so the background music, Atmos had like a whole thing planned for it, but had to cut the voice acting a lot. And so didn't have time to like do what he really wanted on. You can talk about that a little if you want, Atmos.
Yeah, we ended up, the music is just basically 3 loops that happen that, you know, I had planned on having a lot more dynamic stuff where it would build and flow, but all the voice actors felt like they had to have a lot of lines and a lot of takes, and so I ended up doing that all weekend instead of doing any of the music stuff I wanted to do. But,
Sorry.
so we can blame Chrissy for it. No, just kidding.
The game is too loud to hear him all that well. That is something frustrated about the game. All right, I'll pick you up a bit because like that's
Okay.
because that's something frustrating about the game. You can't change the volume. Cannot change the game volume. Oh, but I can do it with the channel. Duh, I can do this. There we go. How's that, everybody?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
10 out of 10. That's because I'm perfect.
I just remembered the
Awesome.
pavement under my feet. I heard a rustle behind me, and so I crossed the road. I looked out of the corner of my eye, but I didn't see anyone. I was tired, so I started walking. I thought I would hear better that way. When I looked down, I had a knife through my chest.
Knife is yellow. How do I go have played this? I've
What does
seen
that
this
mean?
played so many times. And I played it once, but I've seen it played so many times. But I still love it. I love it every single time. So knife, what does that mean? We have a knife. Keep talking.
Felt the life drain from me.
That's really sad.
I didn't see the man who killed me. At least I thought it was a man. He was tall.
Could have been a tall woman.
Tamsin. That's right.
All right, she's looping back. So that means she's giving us all the clues that she has. I bumped him up. I bumped him up a bit if you can hear him. I'll bump him up again if you want. Test.
People just love hearing me talk, I think
I
is
know.
what the situation
It's the
is.
Any
smooth.
topic you need to ask me about?
How about a knife?
Oh, you found out about the knife?
I did.
Maybe you're the real deal after all.
I am.
We found a knife near a pool of blood.
Like I want to like, do you guys, all right, I have a question you can tell his gain is maxed on his side, but it's okay. All right. Well, I can pick him up higher and he can put it down on his side. But okay. So I have a question. I think you guys, like if you're enjoying the game or whatever, like watching me walk, but I actually want to like comment on this. Like, for example, they found a knife near a pool of blood. They know who the victim is, right? Tamsin. So like, why didn't they find the knife with Tamsin? Like it was in her chest. Right?
We don't know that she wasn't stabbed by 3 knives.
That's true. And one just fell out. But like the other knives weren't, hold on.
It had a brand on it. Altman.
The other knives weren't branded. So it's like, maybe she did pull it out while dying, but it was in her back. But she's probably pretty like flexible and athletic because she's a runner. I don't know why that would make it easier to pull a knife out of your back. Sorry.
It's science.
It's science, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, Altman. It's a pretty common brand around here. Or was that a name? Remember, you can use your notepad for words that are hard to spell. Just click a word to type it out on the board. Go try it out.
I will go try it out. So she looked down and saw a knife in her chest. I think maybe that's the one. Maybe it was like 2 in the back, 1 in the front. Or, so I think it's interesting because like she's stabbed pretty low as the ghost. But like, what if she saw, and this terrified me since I thought about this game. Like, what if you saw a knife, like the front end of a knife sticking out your chest? That would be like one of the most, right, just the blade. That's like terrifying. All right. It's nice to see you too, Mark Smith.
See you later.
Okay, so we're gonna call Altman. Although I probably should have asked chat what to do. Oh, I have to light the candles. T. Thank you for the subs.
Ghost, Chris 281 Jolly Jam. Ghost.
All right.
Spirits who are at peace have no tie to the physical realm. If you don't have anything to talk about, leave me.
Okay, what should I ask him about? Stiller Benjamin. Hey Ben Stiller, how you doing? Stiller Benjamin. Does anybody wanna like try to play this? Ask him about the knife. Algo, have you? He is holding like a sleeve of knives, all of his medals.
I used to make these when I was still alive. These are affairs of the living. I have no need for material things.
Okay.
I had an old store downtown.
The jelly jam.
I used to manufacture and sell knives there. I left it all to my son now.
Your son. I want to hear about Altman's son. What? Tell me more about your son. Do you have more to
I
say?
have no tie to your world anymore. Everything is in order.
Okay, that's good.
Our business is concluded. Let me rest.
What about your son? I want to hear about your son.
Our business is concluded. Let me
He's
rest.
really not proud of his son.
He
He's
hates
trying
his
to
son.
just
Business
avoid
is
the
concluded.
topic.
Let me rest.
What if I just say your name? I'm going to dig into this, guys, because I like when I went through it,
Yes, Altman is the name. What do you want from me?
what do you want from me? He's so pissed. Altman's probably one of
business
them.
is concluded. Let me rest.
Shut up. What about downtown? I feel like Altman should just get pissed when you ask him questions.
Yes, where my store was.
Did you look at any of the lines of dialogue for the other characters while you were recording, or did you just look at your own stuff?
Well, Rendell's.
Well, yeah.
And let's see. Tamsin's I
know
read
you
a
had done
little
some
bit.
Tamsin, and then you did some Dylan as well, I guess.
I did. Oh yeah, you're right. I read all of Dylan's, but I didn't really register Dylan's lines. Like, because we were going so fast at that point that I was just trying to put as much emphasis. Like, I was just thinking about what he would sound like in that moment. But like, yeah, I didn't read. I mean, I guess that's me reading everybody. But when Rinks did like I didn't read many of Tamsin's lines, so I didn't really know any of Tamsin's lines. And then Dylan's lines, I think disjoint. I like didn't. Anyway, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Our business is concluded. Let me rest.
Fine, go away.
Peace be with you.
It's really nice to know the mechanics like right out of the gate. I feel like that's a big barrier when people play is like just sort of learning the mechanics. But I like.
Hey, anything you want to ask me, I'm here. Downtown's a region of the city. Not a lot of crime there usually.
But isn't that where you found the pool of blood? Like, I'm confused.
If you have important evidence like that, make sure you present it at the right time.
Isn't now the right time, detective?
Let's just point out all the plot holes in Alex's writing and just slander all of his work. That's my
A lot
goal.
of people have sons, you know. I'm a son. Hell, my dad was a son. Ask around.
Do you think I shouldn't do that?
No, it's good.
I think it's like fun. It's a 3-day game, right? So like
Yeah.
you cannot not have plot holes. If Alex didn't have
Perfection
plot
is
holes,
not here. Yeah.
yeah, are you kidding? It would be insane. That would be so difficult. I mean, it's still pretty good. like in terms
Yeah,
of plot holes, despite the fact that it was made in 3 days.
See you later.
And especially with how non-linear it gets, I'm surprised that there's so few issues.
Right. Tamsin.
Tamsin. That's right.
Right.
Tamsin is my name.
All right, I will ask Tamsin about Altman
I remember now.
because Me Omniplex wants me to.
Altman? No, I don't know a person named Altman.
Yeah, she probably can't see the brands with the
I remember now.
angle of the knives. I just want to know what brand it is, you know? Okay, here we go. Ask about downtown. Okay, right now.
Is that relevant to what I just said?
Okay, she's mad at me
You
about
weren't
that.
listening to me.
So there is a clue on the seance page that says if they're mad at you when you ask them about something, it means that you asked them at the wrong time. But it's a good clue for that person.
I remember now. I was. And suddenly, everything got
cold.
I don't remember where I was.
I think you were at Sun.
I think you were in the sun. You were definitely blinded by the light. I'm cheating a little.
Yes, it's coming back to me. Now that you mention it,
Every time she says that, I think of singing Celine Dion.
I was downtown on my usual jog route. It's usually a safe area.
I'm so
There's
sad for
lots
her.
of buildings down there. Alright. I think something happened at one particular building. I always run past the therapist's practice. I wanted to go there, but it's so hard to get seen. It's a popular clinic. I think I may have witnessed a crime there.
Is it a crime with someone's son?
No, I don't have children. I'm studying for my degree. Or I was. I think I may have witnessed a crime there.
Okay. What do you guys think I should
just
do?
don't remember what it was.
Right, there's.
About 10 minutes later, I was murdered.
Ask her about the
I could've
therapist.
run a different route. Oh, yes, it's coming back to me.
Okay, so she's going back through.
Yeah, there's a really good clinic downtown. Oh, yes, it's coming back to me.
Okay, all right. So it sounds like she's given us all the clues that
Bye.
and right now. I feel like I'm using
need
these
anything,
ghosts.
Just ask. A therapist. We had a shrink go missing recently. Name was Aria. Yeah, Aria was the therapist. Maybe she saw something. Try summoning her.
But she went missing.
See you
She's not
later.
necessarily dead. Right? Right?
That's why you said to try summoning.
That's
You don't
true.
know that it'll
Try
work.
summoning her. Maybe you can't. But then why would there be a picture of her? That surprised me.
Oh,
My
it's
stream
you.
just freeze?
Such a relief to see a familiar face, especially my own client.
Yeah, your camera froze.
My camera closed. That's so funny that my camera froze while I was chatting. While like Aria was here.
There can only be one of you at a time.
There can only be one Aria, everybody. This is like, I did not do this on purpose. How do I fix my camera? That is pretty spooky.
How have you been dealing with your dizziness?
So I was sick when I did this. I should ask her about Tamsin after you fix the camera. Yeah, this is super spooky. How the hell do I fix the camera? refresh sources. Let's see if I can refresh. How do I even do this? Let's see. I'm frozen. You know what I can do? Hold on, let me try this. No, I'm just stuck, y'all. Oh my gosh. Old Slappy! I don't even know, like, what would you do in this situation? Let's see. Plug it in better. Get unstuck. I'm doing it, I'm doing it. If anything, I can use a different camera. Summoning Chrissy isn't working. She's still alive. Chrissy, come back! Remove the video source and re-add it? That's terrifying. Terrifying. To be honest, every single bit of this is scary because I'll just go to the next line anyway.
You know, I'd normally charge you for this appointment.
Can someone try to, like, my camera is frozen in terror, absolutely. I don't think that's gonna matter because, like, basically I need to unplug and replug the camera, I think. Okay, so the camera, when I unplugged it and replugged it, did not pop back on. So that's fun. Hold on, let's move the screen for a second so you guys don't have to hear this music like over and over again. Actually, maybe I'll just, I'm just gonna mute it for a sec. I wish I could mute it for myself, but that's okay. I can't focus, it's hard to focus. Okay. So y'all can hear me, but you can't see me. Let's see. So when I plugged the technical difficulties. I'm trying to plug it back in. Can you hear me, Atlas?
Yes.
Okay, good. Can you guys hear me? You just can't, like, see me? What if this is the day that my camera goes dead? Like, as soon as Arya could speak. Frozen.
Yeah, that is funny timing.
It's crazy timing. Yeah, haunted, yo. Like, the game was fine until I played it.
What are the odds that if you say goodbye to Arya, your camera will start working again?
Okay, so I legitimately just unplugged and plugged the video camera. This video camera might legitimately just be dead. I think that's like a possibility that it just went dead.
That's convenient.
Like the audio device, it's detecting the audio, but not the video. I know, as I like exited the game. That would be insane. Give me. So I think Old Sloppy has the same camera as me, so I can just switch with his. I'll be right back. It's the driver and or OBS. Yeah. Hold on. So I did just unplug it, but it's not even, the camera's not even turning on. That's the thing. Like, it's not even turning on. Like it looks like it completely died, which is crazy. Go into OBS and find the camera source in the scene. In properties, disable, enable, and it should bring back to life. On it to wake it up. I just unplugged it and replugged it. Like there's a button. Hold on. So I'm going to do what you said first. Okay, ready? We're just going to do this the good old fashioned way. Summon the camera. So you said go into OBS, find the camera source. So the camera source is the Brio 4K. Probably the full, and then we put everything around it. And then you said in the properties, just reset it up, like lose it and bring it back. All right. So add oh, that's what you said. Yeah, they stream the Dead Therapist and then it. Have I tried turning it off and on again? I have. I have done it. Sorry, Atmos.
Jujule it.
All right. I think it's Google. Oh, here we go.
I'm trying to jujule it. I'm trying. I'll be right back. I'm going to try to fix this. What?
Whoa.
I'm back. But
Things
like,
got fixed.
yeah, but like I'm so high def now. I was not prepared for that. Okay, good. Back. We're back. We're back. We're playing the game. Okay. Can you guys tell that's me? Because I feel like I was sick when I did this, and I also feel like I don't speak like that is such a low part of my vocal range. You can't hear it. Oh, my bad.
But it seems I owe you an apology.
Is that better?
I formed the wrong opinion of you all along. I couldn't believe you had the ability to speak to the dead. And yet, here we are, talking. I thought your ghost stories weren't real. But here we are. This is proof. It was real all along. Sometimes it takes a traumatic experience for us to learn and grow.
That's my therapist voice, I'll go.
I haven't processed what happened yet. I need time to think about it first. I hope my family aren't too worried about me.
I hope my family aren't too worried about me. She owes you a refund you won't get. It's kind of odd to... This is the weirdest part of the game for me. That's funny. She owes you a refund. You could probably just take it, right? Be like, just call her like accountant. Son, is she married to a knife man? Maybe. Is her son the same as Altman's son? Ask about Tamsin. All right. Oh, that could be. Tamsin could be a family member.
No, I don't have any clients by that name.
What about your son? Is your son named Tamsin?
I hope my family aren't too worried about me.
What about Altman? Is he your family? I feel kind of cheeky doing this.
No, I don't have any clients by that name.
We all wish we could be married to
My family
Altman.
aren't too worried about me.
That sexy voice. That angry get out of my face nature. I love it.
Yes, my son Dylan.
Dylan? So, this is like...
Yes, thank you for summoning me.
So a little tidbit about the game was that like Dylan was not my son when I knew that. Well, actually, maybe was he, or did I do her voice later? I guess maybe he was, but he okay.
I don't know how early any of that developed.
Right.
All of that shifted real quick, but then he had to lock it down. So
but Dylan existed because I talked about him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll ask about Dylan for sure. I gotta get this music. This music is exhausting to listen to after this long, especially for.
Yes, my son Dylan.
What about Dylan?
Yes, my boy. I hope he's doing all right without me.
He's not. You're the best mom ever.
I hope he's doing okay. He was supposed to visit me. Presumably, he was the one who found me. I hope he wasn't too traumatized.
What do you mean?
It must have been shocking to find me. I don't recall where we were supposed to meet. We made a plan to meet up somewhere.
Somewhere?
Yes, my son Dylan.
Okay. All right. Now, up to chat. As a therapist, you know that just because someone talks about something doesn't make it real. That's true. So maybe I don't have a son, Dylan. Okay. So we asked about Dylan. Okay, what's the next step here? Like, she didn't have any information to give us. We asked about Dylan. Actually, did we ask about everything? The knife, Altman. Well, we know what the knife is for Tamsin. Altman's that guy. I don't think she knows anything about Altman, but maybe she does. Downtown is where our office is. We didn't ask about that. We didn't ask about downtown. That's right. Like, I'm really excited because, like, what the hell? Because I haven't, like, seen all of, I don't even remember, like, all of my prompts, and I haven't seen all of the prompts for this, so.
Yes, my son Dylan.
What about downtown? Is your office there by chance?
That's where my clinic is. Yes, my son Dylan.
Do you guys just come to chat to, like, watch me crack myself up? Atmos. Okay. Goodbye, Dylan. Goodbye, me. We asked about your name. Oh.
I'm a clinical psychologist.
Not a therapist.
Yes, my son Dylan.
Shut up.
Goodbye.
You don't know me. All right, let's go.
I'm here to help. Dylan. Doesn't ring a bell. Haven't heard of any Dylans. I believe Aria was found by a cop in her office. But I wasn't on that case, so I don't know the fine details.
By a cop in her office. Hello, David Dunn. How you doing? We're playing a game today.
The office was the scene of the crime. Maybe someone remembers it.
So this is an interesting thing, like the scene of the crime where Aria went missing. But then we find out a little bit down the road that what's the timeline here is, oh yeah, Aria was the therapist. Someone found her in her office. But before that point, she was missing. So it's interesting. Plot hole. Alex is going to be so mad at me. I'm finding plot holes in my game the last day of Ludum Dare. Like, what the hell? He's going to be like, what the fuck? Okay, see you later. Okay, goodbye. So let's summon office. Let's ask Aria about her office. Yeah. Right? I haven't done it in that order before. By the way, if you guys like play this game, lighting those candles is one of the most satisfying things. Oh, Dylan. All right, tell me about your office.
You keep interrupting when I'm in the middle of my explanation.
Yeah, wait your turn, Chrissy.
I know.
Yes, my son Dylan. He was supposed to visit me. I hope he wasn't. It must have been shocking to find me. I don't recall where we were supposed to meet.
She is so impatient. Like, for a therapist, I'm like, come on. People are going to interrupt you. Calm yourself.
Yeah, hurry. Tell me about your childhood trauma now.
Oh,
Not right now.
My office.
Indeed, my office. That's where you were supposed to meet.
That's where we agreed to meet up. I should have known. I'm always in there. I was a workaholic. Though usually it's bright, and that night it was dark. Something happened to the power. I didn't hear him break in. He must have come in very quietly. But there was something distinctive about him. What was it again? There's something I can't quite put my finger on. Oh, indeed, my office.
Should I ad-lib it? Or is that weirder?
Goodbye.
Readings from the disembodied voice.
Aria's still here. I'm watching you.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, Dylan. He does look like a little kid.
Can and save me.
Yeah.
You have to help me. There's still time.
Me Omniplex.
I think the killer still might come back.
So sad.
The man with the strange face.
The strange face? What do you mean?
I couldn't see so well in the dark, but I noticed.
You noticed?
What was wrong with his face again?
How would I know?
There was something strange about it.
This is not the vibe for the music. Oh, hi. How are you doing? It's a shorter music. But hey, Dr. Stone Sage, how are you doing? You were streaming Makers and Crafting? That's cool. I'm not doing coding. I'm doing a game that we coded in 3 days, or that Alex Rose coded in 3 days that I voice acted in. It's Ludum Dare, so technically it's software and game dev.
Please save me.
It's a game jam.
I'm down here where it's wet.
Sorry, buddy. That's like the weirdest. I don't love. Did you have more lines to choose from than that one?
Yeah.
It was really fun.
They weren't any better. All of them were awkward. It was really
That
good.
one's so weird. That one's like.
And you did your take as Dylan, and you ended up like cracking up halfway through one of your takes on that line just because of how weird it was.
Yeah, it's like it's an odd line. I'm down here where it's wet. Like, oh, like obviously, like the place where it's wet. Like, where is that? I did co-make this game. Yeah, David Dunn. Listen, you gotta listen.
Dry off, then I'll be okay.
You will be, buddy.
Hello? Who's there?
I'm so sorry, buddy.
I can't remember what was wrong with him. He smelled foul, too.
He smelled bad.
And
Hello?
I love that it's all the British
Who's
past
there?
tense.
Yeah,
that Alex threw in.
I know. That was something I caught too. The art is really good. Lowry is a fantastic artist.
Please. Come and save me.
Okay, buddy.
There's still time. The man with the strange face.
Okay, but what about... What should we ask? Me Omniplex, should I ask about Tamsin?
Tamsin? Yeah, she's a cute girl who goes to my college.
Cute girl.
I think I saw her recently, but I can't remember. The man with the strange face. Mom? Are you there with my mom? Please save me.
This line in particular, when I finally saw the game, killed me. Like, it destroyed me. I was like, baby, I'll come get you. My method acting got to me. It's like, oh, Ghost Mom doesn't know that Ghost Baby is dead.
The man with the strange face. Yeah, that's the last place I remember before I wound up here. I was going somewhere specific. Maybe you know where I mean.
Were you meeting your mom?
The man with the strange face. There's still time.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's the last place I remember before I wound up here.
Wow. I never noticed
going
that.
Somewhere specific. Maybe you know where I mean.
I do.
There's still time.
So you like, that's interesting. That's a weird clue because
Yes, that's right. I was going to my mother's office when I was the victim of a kidnapping.
I don't think I ever noticed that, Atmos. That like
What part of that?
like when you say downtown to him, he like gives you a prompt for office.
Oh.
But like it's only
Yeah.
if you say downtown, otherwise it doesn't go through. The colors do have meaning, David. Where can you buy this? You can get it here. But you don't have to buy it. I mean, you can. Alex would love that. But this, oh,
We've
that's
made
like,
$7 so far.
$7? Hell yeah. What's my cut?
$7
Like
whole dollars.
2 cents, a fifth of a cent. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. I don't want to cut.
Yes.
That is a joke.
I will very generously let you have 5 cents of it.
Yay! Oh, yay. So that's right. I was going to my mother's office when I was the victim of a kidnapping. So he was going to meet his mother, found her body and got kidnapped. Me Omniplex, I'm not entirely sure he got to his mother. Like I think, because when he says, "Mom, are you there with my mom?" Like I think he thinks his mom is still alive. All right, does anybody know what I do with this? I know what I do with this, but does anybody know what I do with this? I have a kidnapping as a clue now. There's still time, buddy. I don't think there is.
The man with the strange face.
I don't think there is
Please,
still
come back
time.
soon.
Got any
And one
questions?
side note, real quick. So, like, we tried to do some dynamic audio for this where the music would shift throughout, but because it was all made over the course of a weekend, I didn't have any frame of reference for pacing or how long anything would take. So, like, we only have 4 loops that we have, one for the detective, one for all the characters, besides Dylan and another character that'll come in later. So, like, the whole music for an hour-long playthrough on average is about 1.5 minutes, and most of that is one loop of like 15 seconds on repeat, which is just absolutely obnoxious. But
It's exhausting.
You know,
yeah.
part of that is if you don't know how the pieces fit together, what the gameplay was. Like Chris here and I never saw anything other than like proof of concept gameplay up until like the very end after everything else was recorded. So like it's just wild to see how everyone works on their own parts. You don't know what the jigsaw puzzle is going to look like. And so you just make your best guess with what you've got and run with it. And then Alex stitched it all together and it all works, but it's all, oh, if I had known this is how that worked, I'd do this differently or that differently. But
yeah,
you know, there's only so much you can do.
Oh yeah, there are like lines that I would like re-record for sure.
Wow. Well, you think something like that would have been reported?
Yeah, the music is custom. Everything is handmade, even the game engine. There's nothing about this game except Unity.
So it's built in Unity, but then Alex does a lot of custom coding and he's picked up a lot of his processes over the years. But
you guys, was there a witness to the kidnapping?
Yeah.
Me Omniplex, what you said ask about the kidnapping. You mean him? Yeah. Okay. Now what? And the face.
No, I didn't hear anything about it, but maybe someone else did.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Atmos.
No, it's all good.
I thought I caught you at the end. All right, who do we ask next? We got to do. We have Arya, Tamsin. Tamsin, maybe she saw it since she saw a crime. All right, Miamni, let's go check out your theory. Knowing smile, wink, wink.
Oh, yes, it's coming back to me. I was downtown on my usual jog route. There's lots of buildings down there. I always run past the therapist. I think I may have witnessed a crime there.
Let's try it out. Did you witness a kidnapping, Tamsin?
Yes, it was a kidnapping.
Yes, it was.
I witnessed a terrible crime.
It's like I guess a kidnapping is a terrible crime. I guess that's true. But like how do you know? Like when you're watching someone like get pulled into a vehicle. I guess if their head is covered and
I
like
saw a man thrown into a car.
I guess my friends and I just play some weird games. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Thrown into a car. Okay. Don't like that.
What kind of car? Wait. No, not a car. It was a truck. I remember it clearly now. It pulled up and parked near me. I think I heard that name on campus before. I don't know.
maybe they said, I'm being kidnapped. like, like all of a sudden you're like, they didn't use chloroform and wrap him in a rug. I don't know. We don't know. Meowmniplex, maybe. She couldn't call the police, T.
It pulled up and parked near me. He must have seen that I witnessed him. Then I heard the leaves on the floor behind me, so I crossed the road to get away.
Oh.
There's no way I could have gotten away from that truck.
Because you were tired from running. But if you had just saved up some of your energy.
I thought I would have seen him because he was tall.
Take a quick nap.
Just take a quick nap. Pretend you're dead.
He must have been about your height.
What are you saying, Tamsin?
That's when he stabbed me, and now I'm dead.
Poor girl.
That's just how it is.
It is.
I must have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay.
It wasn't my fault. That's the closure I needed. Thank you. I can come to terms with this now, tall man.
Tall man. Thanks for the nickname.
Yes, it was a kidnapping.
Okay. Is there anything we didn't ask her about? More about the truck? What the murder weapon was? T.
Yeah, it was a really sketchy looking truck. It gave me the creeps.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a kidnapping.
All right. Anything else? Is there anything we haven't asked her about? I don't think so. I think we pretty much hit it.
Bye.
All right. Let's get this. I think sometimes I talk to the detective just so I get a break from the music. I love the music. I love it. But sometimes I'm like, my brain hurts.
Well, I haven't heard about a truck, but maybe someone else has.
Oh, okay. Thanks for that. That was like nothing. Thanks for that nothing information.
See you later.
Maybe someone else has.
Yeah, I really
heard
wish
about
I
a
had done
truck.
like a.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I really wish I had done a chiller bass track for the rest of the interviews, and then we could escalate. But
Yeah. Yeah. But how would you know?
The man with the strange face.
Okay, Dylan, what about the truck?
Right. A truck pulled up and threw me in the trunk.
He's so chill about it, too. Right.
The man with the strange face.
I feel like the truck. Oh, did he already tell us about the truck? I feel like that's not. All right, so we can't. I don't think he can tell us anything else.
Please.
The Omniplex, who else do you want to ask about the truck? Maybe let's try Aria. I feel like I'm not going to go back to Altman because it's just a waste of time and I already know that. Old angry man.
Oh, indeed, my office.
All right, what about the truck, Aria?
I think a couple of my patients used to have trucks, but I couldn't tell you who. I've never been interested in automobiles. Oh, indeed, my office. You keep interrupting me when I'm in the middle of my explanation.
Stop being all pissy, Chrissy.
Sorry.
Oh, indeed, my office.
What I was thinking.
I should have known.
What I was thinking of doing is seeing if Alex would let me have an Aria picture and have like a redeem where I give like people advice, like counseling advice, like fake, obviously, disclaimed, but like where I'm like this ghost Aria. I think it'd be really fun.
The doctor
But
is
there
in.
was something distinctive about him. What was it again?
Face? He had a face.
Oh, that's right. He was wearing something over his face.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't tell how he looked. That's why I don't remember him. He was wearing
a mask. He was wearing a mask? Yes, he was wearing a mask.
Yes, the killer was wearing some kind of mask. That's why I don't remember him. He could have been anyone under there. And then he strangled me. I don't even know why.
Come on, you're a therapist. You can guess.
He didn't say anything to me, but I felt his rage.
Are you having a conversation with yourself? Do the voice in response to her you want me to do the voice in response to her statements? He didn't say anything to me, but I felt his rage. Yeah, he was pretty mad at you.
I don't even know how he got in.
I don't even know how he got in. Such a low voice. You sound so sexy. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
He must have got past the front desk somehow. He came in extremely quietly. I didn't hear him at all. I saw him out of the corner of my eye at the last second. Oh, that's right. He was wearing something over his face.
This doesn't... But when does she... All right.
Goodbye.
All right. I think we got... So killer strangled the therapist, kidnapped her son, and drowned him and stabbed a jogger. It was a busy day. Yeah, pretty busy. Yeah, for real. Ask Dylan about the mask. All right, you bet. Really? I've never been to a seance. All right,
The
Dylan.
man with the strange face. Yes, I remember now. He did have a mask. It was dark, but I saw what he looked like. Maybe mask is the wrong word for it. He had the head of a pig. He had a real pig's head on top of his face. It was really dark down there, but when he leant in, I could see the nose. I think I saw something else. Some kind of creature?
Was it a pig?
Yeah.
Pig.
That foul pig head. I think I saw something else. Some kind of creature?
So
Please, come back soon.
that's the grossest thing ever, by the way. Like just using like a pig mask. Like a pig's head for a mask. That sounds nasty and germy. Yeah, absolutely. Like, was it fresh? And if it was fresh, like how fresh can a pig head be for you to be comfortable like putting it on your... Yeah, imagine the smell, right? Gross. Okay. So I'm going to ask the detective
So
about...
how's the case going? A
Buddy?
pig? Now that's quite a coincidence.
What?
A local butcher went missing last week before all of this.
Okay.
I believe his name was Randall. No, wait. Rendell.
Rendell.
Yeah. Yeah, Rendell. He owned a butcher shop.
Ooh. Stiller Benjamin. Like that.
We found his body, chopped up and mixed in with meat. See you later.
I went to my best friend's house and her kids played and they were so grossed out about that. Yeah. Grossed out. All right. Well, he's certainly dead. So we're going to summon him. Rendell.
Who has business with Randell? Yeah, that's right. Randell. That's me. Another thief?
Thief?
Well, I've had enough of thieves. Another one for me to catch. Yeah, I caught the thief. I didn't catch them with my bare hands, though. I had another way.
That's like my favorite line of Rendell's. I had another way. I had another way.
The tenderizer line later is my favorite.
Oh, that's a good line too. Yeah.
Well, that's the power of technology. Who has business with Randell?
Okay, what do we ask Rendell about? Downtown? Summon the pig. I can summon people without names.
That's where the city folk live.
Oh, you mad about that?
Who has
It's
business
also
with
where you're...
Randell?
Actually, I don't know where his place is. I guess it's not downtown. So he stole from No More Sausage for a while. They wrestled. What do we want to ask? Ask about the pig. Oh, good idea.
stole a pig.
He stole a pig.
Who has business with Randell?
Did he see a kidnapping on his technology?
No, I don't know anything like that. I don't think. Who has business with Randell?
What about... Oh, Tams and do you use knives? Butchers use knives. Maybe he's a killer.
Sure, I work with knives all day, but that ain't what killed me.
That ain't what killed me. I bet this is an Altman.
Who has business with Randell? Yeah, I got a knife just like that. An Altman.
An Altman.
Who has business with Randell? I don't have any sons. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
He looks like he really got around when he was a kid. When he was younger, in his younger days. Ask about Arya. You think he's like one of the clients?
Yeah, I've never heard that name.
Everybody knows who I am, bitch.
Who has business with Randell?
Hey, gaming mofo Twitch. How you doing? Welcome on in. Okay, son, therapist, Arya, Dylan. I don't think he'd know Dylan. Dylan got like the pig mask later, so I feel like the logic there, I wouldn't go down that route. Office? No. I'll do other ones if go back to the detective with thief. Oh yeah.
Be seeing ya.
If I can help you, just let me know. No, we didn't get any reports of a thief.
Oh, truck.
So if
Did we
there
talk
was
to
a
him about
thief,
truck?
they must be really good.
This guy. Did we ask him about the truck already?
Well, I haven't heard about a truck, but maybe someone else has.
Okay.
See you later.
Oh yeah, we didn't ask Rendell about the truck. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, I got you.
Who has business with Randell? I'm getting to that.
I'm getting to that, but I don't think there's a spot that we can tell him right now. Like we have to get through something first. Oh, we did ask him about the kidnapping. He said, I don't know anything about that. All right, so I think we have to find out what way he caught him. The thief. Do I let y'all try? This is one of the harder ones, I think.
Yeah.
What do you know? I don't think he'd know. Well, so the mask, well, he might know about a different mask, like if the thief had a mask. But like the pig mask, he like stole the pig to make the mask. So I feel like that would be, I mean, he might, but I doubt it. True. Yeah. Okay. Unless plot hole. No, I don't think this is a plot hole. Okay.
I mean, you could also, just for the fun of it, ask him about therapists and
okay, yeah.
The other one he's got stupid stuff for. I forget what his other lines were.
Don Vito. Hey, Don Vito. How you doing? It's been a long time.
I didn't catch them with my bare hands, though. I had another way. Yeah, I'd never heard that name.
Okay, no Tamsin. Knives he's talked about. Altman, he says he has knives like that. Downtown he hates. He doesn't have a son. How did he catch him? Not with his bare hands. He had another way. That's the power.
I ain't from that snowflake generation.
Okay, asshole. Oh, right. This is one of my favorite lines. This is also one of my favorite lines. I guess Rendell has the most of my favorite lines.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I hate more than a vegan, it's a thief.
And before we finally figured out casting for Rendell, Alex was trying to get me to voice act, and I'm bad at it, so it was a bad idea on every level.
I had another way.
I'm definitely glad that we got Lauren.
Lauriston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lauriston.
It's funny that they
I
both
keep
have
getting
crazy
all the-
names.
My bare hands, though. I had another way.
I had another way. So hold on. Thief. He doesn't like thieves or vegans. Face, mask. Wait, did I ask? I asked about the pig.
A mask? Yeah.
He did have a mask.
That's why he looked like one of
Whoa. Hold on. So he made the mask and then he like came back and killed him. That's new information for me. Probably not, or I just stopped paying attention right now.
There's a thing that'll come up later that'll make it make sense.
Right, cause he, yeah. No, I got, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I didn't catch them with my bare hands.
That's not a plot hole. I know why that works. All right, let's find out what the other way is. Did we ask him about the truck yet? Oh, he got mad.
Well, I'm getting to that.
Right, but I don't think we can ask him yet. Ask him about a face. I have a face? Hell, my dad has a face.
He had a face like a pig.
Like a pig.
Catch them with my bare hands, though.
All right.
Be seeing ya.
Okay, let's go back to Dylan. Pig, thief, Rendell, truck, kidnapping. I think Tamsin's at peace. I'm gonna leave her alone for a little while. Anybody wanna talk to Dylan or Aria? Go ahead, pick what you want. It's a good, I know I thank you, David. Feel free to like go play it if you want. And not spoil it, but it's a lot of fun. I love this game. Does anybody have an opinion, Aria or Dylan? I feel like that's who we got right now. No. Altman is just gonna say the same things, and I don't want to waste everybody's time.
Insider knowledge.
Insider knowledge.
Altman has nothing left.
Like, so tired of Altman. Like, I've heard Altman say that same line more times than anything else.
Oh, that's right. He was wearing something over his face.
Was it a pig?
Yes, that's right. He looked like a pig.
Man, I love my voice when I say
right.
that.
He was wearing something over his face.
There was something about the sickness. At that point, I was so sick. But like, I remember talking that pig line. I'm like, that's right. You look like a pig. And I just felt like it was so smooth. And I wish it was something romantic. Because then I just put it, out there.
So you're saying that that's not romantic?
No.
He looked like a pig.
You look like a pig. I mean, I guess if we're like, eating and I don't know.
That's why I couldn't tell how he looked. That's why I don't remember him. He was wearing a mask.
You got that, babe.
And then he strangled me. I
don't even know why. Like the only time she's scared.
I don't even know how he got in.
Is it because his name is Rendell? Did he get in with a truck? I think it was a nice pick. Well, the butcher.
I think a couple of my patients used to have trucks.
Oh, we already asked her.
But I couldn't tell you who. I've never been interested in automobiles.
I don't like animals or automobiles. Stop asking me about automobiles. How did he get in? I think this is an Alex Rose clue. Do you know what I mean, Atmos?
Yes, he could have been
I
a
get it.
thief. He had access somehow.
It seems obvious if you have the perspective that he expects you to have, but yeah, people have had a lot of issues with that one.
Mm-hmm. And this is really interesting when you think about it. Like, once you know.
Maybe he disarmed the security system. Only a thief or a person with access could get in.
Really? Are there no other types of people?
That could be anyone who could get past security.
That could be anyone could be a thief. Wow. Where'd you get your
There
degree?
may be footage of him on the CCTV.
CCTV!
We have CCTV for our safety, of course. Not that it helped.
Yeah. Sorry, Arya.
Oh, but maybe it wasn't working. It was dark after all. I think the power went out. I only saw him up close because he was carrying a small light.
Okay, like a flashlight?
It was flickering a lot.
Like a dying flashlight.
Yes, he could have been a thief. He had access somehow.
Anything else we want to ask Arya about?
A kidnapping? I didn't hear about that. Hopefully it wasn't one of my clients.
It wasn't. It wasn't one of your
Yes,
clients.
he could have been a thief.
It was
He
your
had access
beautiful baby
somehow.
boy.
Goodbye.
Whatever you need, I'm not going anywhere. We checked all the CCTV at the therapist's office. We didn't find anything. Maybe someone else knows about it.
Did I ask him about the thief yet?
No, we didn't get any reports of a thief. So if there was a thief, they must be really good.
Ask Dylan about the
See you
CCTV.
later.
Oh, okay. He didn't hear anything. Thanks, Omnipod. Oh, buddy.
I think I saw something else. Some kind of creature? I don't know if it was caught on CCTV or not. There are no cameras down here, though. I think I saw something else. Some kind of creature? I don't know any thief.
I think he
something
gave
else.
us pig.
Some kind of creature.
And he gave us mask.
Yes, that foul pig head. It smelled vile. I can still. I think I saw something else.
Something else beside the
Some kind
pig.
of creature.
Yeah, it's
Please,
just him
Come
repeating.
back soon.
Okay, ask Rendell.
I didn't catch them with my bare hands, though.
I had another way.
That's the power of technology.
What did I do?
Who has business with Randall?
I'm just gonna do it. Oh, thanks, David. I'm glad you liked it. I can't wait till it expands, gets famous, and
City folk don't let me finish a damn sentence.
dude, sorry. I like that one. That was good.
Come on, get it right.
Business with Randall.
Do I have to go back?
Didn't catch them with my bare hands, though.
Yeah.
Another way.
I thought I said it the right time.
Yeah, that's right. I spotted them on the CCTV. I set it up to keep an eye on my merchandise. I didn't get a close look, though. It looked a little fuzzy.
I love the
He came
Z's.
back the next day to delete the footage.
Look at the exclamation point.
How did he get there?
Oh well. How did he get there?
He showed up in
Some kind of vehicle.
I
Okay.
forgot what kind.
A pig. He showed up in a giant pig.
Yeah, it was a truck. Big white one. You know the type.
I do know big white
He
trucks.
needed a big truck because he was stealing animals from me.
Let's see.
All kinds of them. It wasn't just pigs. He stole a sheep.
He stole a sheep. Insider on this. So this.
He needed a big truck because he was stealing animals from me.
Okay.
All kinds of them.
This line right here. I remember we were at like a point in the game jam. It was like very close to the end, like maybe like less than a day left. And I was helping Rendell with his lines. And he was like, can I, I want to ask Alex for like notes on the lines. And I was like, you can't. I was like, you can't do it.
He is making the game currently.
Like we cannot ask him a thing. And this particular line, I remember being like, I don't know what it's supposed to, because it was so disjoint the way we recorded. So like,
yeah,
this one was so hard. And then after we got in the game, I was like, oh, a pig up. Very cute, T. I just remember being like, what?
He stole a sheep.
He stole a sheep. All right, who do we ask about the sheep?
Be seeing ya.
Anybody know? Maybe I'll start with the detective. That's the easy one.
How's the case going? Taking a sheep? That's a rare crime. If you took a sheep, you think somebody would see it? I think I gotta go take a sheep.
Terrible
That's
joke.
such a good line.
Did he add it?
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, that I gotta take a sheep wasn't in there, and I think Sonny just ad-libbed it.
See you later.
So me Omniplex, Rendell said, besides the pig, he also took a sheep. Cause he saw him on the CCTV taking the sheep.
I gotta take a sheep.
So what do we do? So I know what to do with sheep. I'm gonna ask Arya about a sheep though while you figure it out. Arya, do you know anything about a sheep? So we're near West.
He could have been a thief. He had access somehow.
Do you know anything about a sheep, Arya?
You won't find many of those in this city. Yes, he could have been a thief. He had access. Goodbye.
I wish I had a funny line. Okay, hold on. Dylan, a very wet sheep. It's a wet
Down
sheep.
here where it's wet.
And it smells like sheep.
I think I saw something else. Some kind of creature? Oh no, no. He had a sheep down here. Yeah, an entire sheep. He started cutting its head off. He said he needed it. And he kept repeating this name. He wanted to summon a demon. Yes, he kept saying the name Baphomet. He wanted to summon the demon Baphomet.
My poor baby.
I don't know anymore. I just know what he was saying. He told me he needed me for something. I don't want to think about it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, no.
I don't want to think about it.
Please, come back.
They say sounds like the name of some evil spirit. Maybe you should try talking to it. If you dare.
Thanks, Hatter.
See you later.
Baphomet.
To summon Baphomet.
Baphomet. That's funny because Baphomet's a goat. So, not far off. I think he is, right? Is that right, Emma's?
You who are not worthy to receive me. You dare to question me? Why do you try to summon me without a vessel?
Without a vessel. Look, he's like pink. I love how pretty he is.
You dare to question me?
Cower. I like Atmos after a little while I was just like, I want to just walk up to people and be like, cower. Should feel sheepish.
You
cower.
dare to question me?
All right, if I were talking to a demon, I would ask them about a sheep to see if that was a good vessel. It's a very pretty demon. Sorry. What about a pig?
You dare to question me?
All right, fine.
And
Altman
quick
and-
side note on Baphomet. So I don't know if anyone in chat is familiar with Mike Bithell, he made Thomas Was Alone and Volume and the Tron Legacy game or whatever. He's made a whole bunch of stuff, but Alex had put out like a casting call on Twitter and just happened to get a response from him. And that was the first character we got cast, was a legitimate game dev who had nothing to do because he was traveling. And so that's what kicked off all of the whole, hey, we gotta cast people, we gotta actually make this a quality game. And then we sent him over the lines that he was supposed to record. He's like, I'm in an airport right now, so I don't want to just be in a demonic voice saying cower over and over and freak people out. So he ended up waiting till he got to his hotel or whatever it was. But yeah, just levels of absurdity. It's real dumb, but real good.
That's funny. Kawa. I want to do that at the airport. I don't know why we wouldn't want to. Okay, Vessel.
At the end of his take, he like had this sing song. I hope that was good enough. Thanks, guys. Bye. And so like I just pitch shifted everything first, and so I have this weird thing on my hard drive of a demon just saying, "Thanks, guys. Bye."
Have you checked everything?
It's so dumb.
That's hilarious.
And it said it needs a vessel. Huh. Well, who would it want?
Who would it want? Ask the detective about the vessel. Who would it want, me Omniplex?
See you later.
All right. Nice tea. I got you, me Omni.
Oh, no.
He had a sheep.
He had a sheep down here.
Took a sheep down here. Sorry.
He started cutting its head off.
I've seen this.
And he kept repeating this name. He wanted to summon a demon. He wanted to summon the demon Baphomet. And he kept repeating this name. Yes, he kept saying.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to summon the
Forgot
demon
what that
Baphomet.
elaborate was.
He told me he needed me for something. What was it he wanted?
A Wetzel? A Vetzel? A Pretzel? This one.
Yes, he told me I would be the new vessel for his demon.
So Insider, this one was like too far in the game to make that green, so he missed it. It's very tricky.
He was gonna cut my head off and sew on the sheep's head.
Such a weird.
He said he needed to keep me fresh and dry for the ritual. He kept saying I should feel honored.
You should, buddy.
When he left the room, I managed to break a pipe. I was chained up nearby it, but I managed to bust it open. When I broke it, there was a huge bang. Water started flooding in. That's why it's so wet down here. It's flooded. After he came back, he was really mad.
He was really
But
mad.
Then we heard a noise. Someone came around and knocked on the door upstairs.
Who was it?
Maybe one of the neighbors came around.
Oh.
I just realized. I don't.
Oh.
See, I'm dead now. He drowned me so they wouldn't hear. Oh. I just realized. I don't need your help anymore.
Poor baby.
You see, I'm dead now. He drowned me so they wouldn't hear. So, I guess you can't come down and save me after all. Yes, he told me I would be the new vessel for his demon.
Did he say bang? I missed that.
Yeah, it made a huge
Oh yeah, the
noise,
pipe.
loud enough for the neighborhood to hear. Yes, he told me I would be the new vessel for his demon.
Baphomet. Bamra, you.
Yeah, he kept talking about how it was the way things had to be. Yes, he told me I would be the new vessel for his demon.
Have I missed anything for him? Sheep. Okay. I actually think we missed some dialogue, so I'm gonna go back and get
Listen
that.
to me and respond to what I'm saying.
Wait, what?
Are you listening? Yes.
Hold
He
on.
told me I would
That's interesting that after the clue is through, I think that's something that hopefully Alex will fix. I'm gonna actually go back to Rendell because I don't think I have all of it. Oh, knife. We didn't ask him about the knife. We'll go back to the detective in a second, Miamni, but I wanna...
It wasn't just pigs. He stole a sheep. There is nothing I hate more than a thief.
Not a vegan?
Well, at least I did my best to stop him. That's all you can ask of a man. There's still one more thing that I can't put my finger on. It's difficult to remember. And it weren't something I saw or heard. It was something else. What was it now? Right. Yeah, it was a truck. And it weren't something I saw. Be seeing ya.
Take all the time you need.
Wasn't something
We
he
have
heard,
to be
so it wasn't a
thorough.
bang.
Yeah, there was a big bang reported today.
Big bang.
We got a few calls about it. Where was it again? Why can't I remember? All I remember is a fragrance. Yeah, there was an interesting smell there. Maybe someone remembers it. See you later.
Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. I'll ask Rendell about the fragrance. I'll do that now.
He could have
Hold
been
on.
a thief. Goodbye.
Hey, Piling, how you doing? Who else is here? I feel like someone else said hi, and I missed them. Hatter,
And it
how you
weren't
doing?
something I saw or heard.
Heard.
Here, that smell.
This is also kind of a weird thing
I remember now.
because
It was a candle. The killer was carrying a candle.
I don't know, like a scented. Was he like carrying a Yankee candle? Like, why was it scented? Like, well, what did he smell? The smoke? Like, was it like a sweet, like, I saw Gray. I said hi to Gray. Hatter. I called him Hatter, though. What's up, y'all?
Strange thing to be carrying around.
I guess, unless it's dark.
Maybe that will help you catch him.
A candle will help me catch him?
And put him to justice, of course.
Indeed.
I feel like I've done my duty now.
You've done a really good job, Brendel.
It feels peaceful.
Yeah.
Here, that smell.
All right. It feels peaceful. So he's a piece as well. Arya is not a piece.
Did we get his live by the tenderizer line yet?
No.
Where is that?
Did we get the live by
I
the
kept waiting
tenderizer
for
line,
it.
you guys? Hold on. I don't think I can go back to
Let me
it.
pull up the spreadsheet and see where that was. We have to start over. No, just kidding.
Here, that smell.
Maybe it's
How come you city folk don't let me finish the damn sentence? Here, that smell.
I think we'd have to go back to it because it's in dialogue too.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Here, that smell.
Yeah, I don't think we can go back.
Yeah.
How do we miss it? I was elaborating the whole time, wasn't I? Oh well. He didn't mention the other way. It was CCTV. We gave him the clue. When we said CCTV, he said, yeah. Oh yeah, did we miss that entirely? Did I just fly through it? That sucks so much.
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah, because we jumped to truck prompt for it, but then there's the clue after the prompt.
Oh.
I'll forgive you this time.
It's a good line. I can't believe we missed it. Like how we got truck and then we like skipped.
Yeah, I'm looking at the VA sheet now. Yeah, right after the truck prompt, he says that line, but yeah, we skipped past that.
Damn.
Oh, man.
I can fly through this game, so. All right, BC New. Okay, we want to ask Ari about the candle because she wants to talk about the little flickering light. This is my favorite Arya bit, by the way, the whole thing.
Yes, he could have been a thief. He had
Access somehow.
Only a thief or a person with access could get in. There may be footage of him on the CCTV. Oh, but maybe it wasn't working.
It was dark after all.
I only saw him up close because he was carrying a small light.
Was he? Was it a candle?
A pig.
Was it a small lit pig?
Yes. I think the light he was carrying was one of those church candles. You know, the thin white ones? A bit like those candles right here, actually. The ones on your table here? So it would make sense it came from the chapel. Where else would you get long candles from?
Candles.
Say, aren't we in a chapel right now? There can't be many buildings that look like this. Didn't you once tell me you did seances here? You used to mention it at our appointments.
I know.
This all feels very familiar to me.
Kind of. It's weird, isn't it?
If you'd like me to be quiet, I can be quiet.
Sounds very familiar to me.
I think the light he was carrying was one of those church candles.
I want to know if she knows anything about fragrance or bang.
Is there a reason you've brought me here?
Yeah, you're hottie. Mega hottie.
Yes. I think the light he was carrying was
I
one
want
of
to
those
bang
church
you.
candles.
Do you know how many people have made this joke?
No, the killer came in quietly as if he had access.
It's clever every single time.
Yes. I think the
You
light
smell
he
good,
was carrying
Arya.
was one of
Would you
those
like some
church candles.
perfume? Can I woo you?
I don't recall smelling anything out of the ordinary.
That's weird because you saw the friggin' candle.
Yes. I think the light he was carrying was one of those.
But she was really sick. That's what.
Goodbye.
Couldn't smell a thing.
Hey, Squad Supreme, how you doing? It was a sheep in a bag lit on fire on her doorstep. All right, I want to go because I haven't gotten to talk to see what Tamsin says about like Baphomet or a vessel or a bang or
The
a
whole
fragrance.
second half of things.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a kidnapping.
Okay, but what about Baphomet? Do you know who he is? Like, I've never gone through her dialogue here.
No, that's creepy. I don't want to know about that.
That's creepy. So she's heard of it.
Yes, it was a kidnapping.
No, that's creepy.
I've never heard of anything like that.
A vessel? Really?
Yes, it was a kidnapping. No, I didn't hear any loud noises. Like I say, just some rustling. Yes, it was a kidnapping.
I'm going through them all because it's clearly like, well, I know, yeah.
I don't remember any unusual smells. It was quite windy.
Oh, it was windy.
Yes, it was a kidnapping. No, I don't think there were any candles. It was windy that.
It was windy that day. They would have blown out.
Sounds like a good place to rest.
Aw. Okay.
Yes, it was a kid.
Okay.
Bye.
Arya, I think, did everything. Baphomet's not gonna say anything. Excuse me, guys. I've had this cough since I was sick. Sucks.
Oh, yes, that smell. Yeah, the killer had some kind of candle with him.
Okay.
Yes, that smell. Oh, a chapel? Seems like the place you've summoned me. The old chapel isn't this.
The old chapel
Yeah,
isn't
that
this.
smell.
Baphomet. Oh, I didn't do Arya with Baphomet, did I?
Who now? Never heard of him. Yes, that smell.
I love how captivating this game is. I'll get to the detective. Give me a sec. I just want to go through like Arya's Baphomet, and then I think that's
And then I
it.
think Dylan has chapel.
Yes. I think the light he was carrying was one of those church candles.
Close to.
Kidnapping? I didn't hear about that.
Oops.
Yes. I think the light he was carrying was one of those
There we go.
church candles.
This is so much better than the first
I
version.
see you're talking about those spirits again. I know they're real, but I suggest you find other things to talk about.
I'm so bitchy.
Yes. I think the light...
All right, now I'm gonna go to Dylan, and then we'll go to the detective. I want to see what Dylan has to say about the chapel. He's at peace now, though, so.
Yes.
Fragrance.
He told me I would be the new vessel for.
Probably gonna say it doesn't. Like, I didn't smell anything good. Smelled a
Where
pig.
I am, there's only the smell of carcasses. Yes.
That's a good thought.
He told me I would be the new vessel for his demon.
Yeah, it smells like dead pig down here. Dead pig and wet pig. Wet dead
yeah.
pig.
I think I saw a few of those down here.
A few candles, just like scattered around.
He told me I would be the new vessel for his demon. Yes, that's it. He brought me here to the chapel. I'm downstairs. Yes.
I think that's the creepiest line in this. Just the I'm downstairs.
I'm downstairs. Oh. I'm downstairs. That is creepy.
Please, come back soon.
Take all
There's
the
like some of
time
it's
you need.
over the top
We
creepy,
have to
but
be
that one
thorough.
just feels.
What?
Yeah. Some of it's just over the top creepy, but that one just feels a bit more like unsettled.
Mm.
I don't know.
Candles? Well, they're used for summoning spirits and lighting up the dark. Has anyone reported anything like that? Yeah, that's right. I went to investigate the chapel. That's this building right here. There was a bang underneath this building, which means there's only one person that could be the killer. Please. There's only one
My favorite.
person here it could be. Stop, please. It must be me. You don't have to do this. So you shouldn't listen to me anymore. I'm begging you, let me go, please. After all, I'm a bad person. And bad people deserve to be punished.
I deserve this for darling you.
Face of a killer.
I deserve this for interfering with your plans.
I deserve this for seeing what I had no business seeing.
I deserved this for destroying your creation.
And I will be the resurrection, the future. Thank you for all your help. Goodbye.
That gives me chills every time. I love the end of that game. I fucking love the end of that game. And yes, Arya is the killer because I'm playing. I'm just kidding. It's not Arya. It's you.
Metagaming.
Meta is like, I metafied it. I am my own therapist. Celebrate! Celebrate! Did you guys like it? It's a good game. I love it. And I don't just love it because my voice is in it. I probably wouldn't have played it, but unless you sent it to me, Atmos, which you might have. It's cool. It's good.
I don't play games. I don't know what you're talking about.
So the detective, it does need a music volume slider. So the detective is when Dylan says the bang was like really loud, like enough that the whole neighborhood heard it. So for a while, I thought the detective was a detective, just generally. But proper canon is that the detective is a neighbor who like came to check on the sound, like in the church, and knocked on the door. And so when Dylan says like it might have been a neighbor, like who knocked on the door, that's who the detective is. But like real canon is that none of this is happening. And it's all in the killer set in your head. And so I think still like a neighbor is expected to have knocked on the door, but all the justification for it is in his head, or some of it, right? Like he did probably steal a pig and a sheep and tried to summon Baphomet, but like at no point was there a Baphomet, right? It was just.
And at no point were there actually any ghosts.
There were no ghosts, yeah.
It's just, and that's my favorite thing. So like the neighbor comes, here's the bang, investigates, and essentially the killer kidnaps him and has him, handcuffed to the chair or whatever. And then for like however long you're playing the game, he's using a Ouija board incorrectly.
Yeah.
Like he's spelling out things. That's not how it works. And
right.
So like the neighbor's just, I just picture the neighbor just sitting there confused the whole time. What is this crazy person doing? What is even happening? Nothing is going on. And he's just, I don't know. To me, I find that hilarious. But
well, and there was a lot. So like, right. And if you go through right. And that's, I love that it's like, yeah, there's a lot of meta stuff in here, but the progression of the deaths got me for a while. Like I was like, okay, who died first, right? Because you start with Tamsin, but Tamsin didn't die first. And I always like, and since you're the killer and Arya is your therapist, I'm like, okay, at what point did you decide Arya knows too much? Because Arya doesn't know too much when you haven't killed anybody yet.
Yeah.
It's all about this like seance. So you must like have some sort of idea that like she is going to suspect that you're going to use someone as a vessel. And so because of that, you're like, well, she said that thing about harming myself or other people, so I have to take care of her, right? So I feel like Arya's first, and then Dylan. Maybe. No, Dylan doesn't die next, but then, okay, so it's Arya, and then Dylan gets kidnapped, and then Tamsin dies. So they're the earliest deaths. Or no, because...
No, Rendell would be first.
Rendell would be first.
And then
Altman
just in its own universe.
What? And then what?
Altman's just in his own universe. Like
yeah.
He died way before any of this actually happened.
Yeah, and he didn't. Nobody killed Altman. The butcher is first. Yeah, Meowny, you're right. The butcher is first. Then, however long later, the sheep and pig are probably still pretty fresh, right? But it smelled, but like who knows how bad? So maybe like a couple days or whatever. And then so the next day after he steals the sheep, Rendell dies, and then. But he's already made the mask, so it's pretty fresh. It's got to be pretty fresh. And then after that, he goes into downtown because Rendell isn't downtown apparently. And then looks for someone. I wonder why he didn't just use Arya as a vessel. Like double down.
Probably something with, innocent victim more so than, I don't know.
Yeah, like she was
Kind of like the whole
guilty.
virgin sacrifice kind of thing or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many people is Arya actually murdered? I think that's probably an implicit part of the story.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't know. And then okay. So then he like sees Dylan about to meet his like Dylan's just in the area. He sees Dylan after he kills Arya. And then kidnaps Dylan, kills Tamsin, brings Dylan. This is the worst, the weirdest part for me. Like Dylan was down there for a while. Because when you like hear the bang, like the bang is the day of. And if you like listen to the dialogue, like the sheep was stolen a couple weeks ago. Like there's like, you can listen to like the way it goes and it's like weeks and you sort of have to like figure it out. But, and then of course the detective probably dies. Or maybe he escapes. We don't know. But it looked
continued.
like to be continued. He didn't have the head of a sheep when when we last saw him.
He had an entire sheep.
An entire sheep, like as opposed to just pieces of a sheep.
I love that so much. I don't like that. Just sticks out to me every time. It's great.
I know. Really, he was really mad. He had an entire sheep. It was so fun. It was so fun. Anyway, yeah. Feel free to go play and rate it and see if you can find all the hidden stuff in the dialogue. Every time I play, I'm like, oh my God. Or every time I see someone play, I've only played twice. I haven't played in like a week, but I'm like, oh, that thing, that's cool. I didn't think about that. And a lot of it is just like from Alex's head or whatever, or like not, he didn't do it on purpose.
It is surprising how few actual plot holes there are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some stuff where, inevitably a game jam, you kind of just end with the result you have and move on, and you aren't going to be able to iterate too much. But it's surprisingly cohesive and coherent, even if it is a bit precise in certain types of things that it's looking for. But
I think I read everything. It was good fun. Good fun. I would do it again, except so a little bit behind the scenes, more behind the scenes. Atmos came to me and he was like, hey, Chrissy, like, I think you'd like to do this thing. It's going to be quick.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be like half an hour of your time. That is not what ended up happening.
It was so funny. I remember getting into it and like loving it and being like, okay, but and I did Dylan's voice. I recorded Dylan's entire dialogue. We had 3 people record Dylan's dialogue. And then someone did a sample. And so like I think if we had done it all with the one program, it would have been
like
a lot
the pitch
easier.
shifting.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I think that one voice could have worked. Do you guys want to hear my Dylan? I bet I could find it. You probably don't. I'm way more fascinated than everybody else with this.
I think I sent you that one Dylan line where you ended up just sounding extra flamboyant. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I really wanted to leave it in.
I was really mad.
I was really mad.
But there was one like really good pitch shift that we did, that you did, that I friggin' loved it. Hold on. It was, oh my God, what was it? What was the thing called? The tool called that you used?
I was just using the pitch shifter in Reason.
All right. I bet if I look up Audacity. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So, I'm not in streamer. Let me put myself in streamer mode really quickly. I'm in streamer mode now. That didn't work. Okay, it did work. Okay. That's funny. It didn't really work because okay, just this you could just hear it. Oh, I can't even hear that. It must just not be coming through because we're talking, so it's not coming through the normal way. But Atmos, thank you for hanging out and playing and commentating over the game with me. That was really fun. I wish Alex
Yeah,
was here,
that
but
was
I
good.
get that he's sleeping. So
I'm glad he wasn't here. No, just kidding.
and then we couldn't like talk shit about him so much.
That's what I
Okay.
live for.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, thanks. I'm gonna try to play this Dylan thing, but otherwise, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, I think I might go to bed.
All right.
Have to go have a meeting in the morning.
Meetings
like
are good.
a stupid responsible person.
I have meetings as well, but I'm irresponsible, so it doesn't matter.
Stop showing me up.
Yeah. All right. Good night.
Cool. Good night, Chrissy. Good night, chat. See you guys.
Okay, so this is me doing Dylan's voice, pitch shifted, which I really liked. Wait, here's a full octave. Here's a full octave down.
What was wrong with his face again? There was something strange about it, but it was dark. Yes, I remember now. He did have a mask. It was dark, but I saw what he looked like. Maybe mask is the wrong word for it. He had like the head of a pig.
Can you guys hear that? It's so quiet.
On top of his face. What was wrong with his face again?
Yeah. It's quiet for me because I put my sound down, but that was me doing Dylan's voice. Thank you. It's late, Chico. How you doing? I am a bit tired. You can kind of tell. I did not expect. I think because I went through all the prompts. If I go through that game, like I can speed through that game because I know all, like where to put everything. But that's what she said. But excuse me. But like that took longer because I was going through it. But it was fun. It was fun. Thank you so much, Miamni. I'm so glad you were into it. I loved it. Grey Hatter, did you figure out the ending? Did I clear it up for you? Crank it up. I'll just send it to you, Algo. Pitch shifting. It was so much fun. I would do that a billion times over and over. All right. So it is 1:00 now. So I can either write a little bit of code or I can go to bed. And I think I probably should go to bed. Because I have a lot of like exciting, nerve-wracking things coming up. I'm practicing for an interview. I told a lot of you, I think already, but I just did my first like stand-up comedy night and it was recorded. So I may have it as a redeem someday. Yes, I did stand-up comedy for the first time and it was recorded. But it's got a lot of like yeah, I know. It's like Chico. It's nice to see you. So there's that. And then let's see what else. A lot of good things. You have to see it. I don't know. I think because it's like it's a local stand-up. So there is some like there's some like stuff that that you guys don't know about me just in general, just my like past or present or whatever. And so I'm like, ooh, I don't know. But maybe I'll decide to have like I think what I'm gonna do a subathon in July, late July. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a sub goal to watch my stand-up. And depending on whether we make it to that sub goal, we'll watch it. So there's that. Dropping jokes. Oh, they're just no, it's all right. It's all right. Then come to the subathon. What else? I don't know. So I think next week I'll be coding. I might be doing like a ton of Elite code, or I'll be doing the task management app. It's not online anywhere. No, it was delivered to me via Dropbox. So, so next week, head that up. I will see you. Expand on interview also? I'm nervous about that. Yeah. I would love to expand on the interview. I have 3, yeah, me Omniplex. I have a technical interview that I have to practice for. Interviewing the interviewer. That is the fun part. I love learning about people, so it's going to be awesome. Okay. Anyway, lots to celebrate. Lots of sleep to be had. It's going to be a good week. Remember that you're all wonderful. And you are enough and all that stuff. I hope so. It's late Chico. All right, good night, everybody. I think we're gonna go head over to Bad Cop. Or Ear. I don't know. You know what? I don't think I've like rated Bad Cop in a bit. Although did I when No. I don't think I've rated Bad Cop in a bit. So I think and she's playing LD games, y'all. So like it's kind of a good, I probably should have been playing other people's games instead of my own, but I haven't been able to like go through it on stream, and I'm pretty proud of it. So I did anyway. I did the thing you're not supposed to do. All right, let me grab my Bad Cop. All right, we're going to go raid Bad Cop while she plays LD games. Cool. Gaming. Yeah, thanks for hanging out and watching. It was so fun. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Love you all. We will talk very soon. And I will see you. Bye.